Hi everyone, this is Priyanka working as assistant professor in SNS College of Engineering. Today in my lecture series we are just going to discuss about the agile model. Agile model generally it is the meaning is swift or versatile. Agile process model refers to the software development approach based on iterative development. Agile methods breaks tasks into smaller iterations or parts do not directly involve long-term planning. Here, the project scope and requirements are laid down at the beginning of the development process. Here, the plans and the number of iteration and the duration of the scope of each iteration are clearly defined in advance. Next, iterative each iteration is considered as short time frame in the agile process model, which typically lasts from 1 to 4 weeks. The division of entire projects into smaller helps to minimize the project risk and reduce the overall project delivery time requirement. Next is the agile process model. Agile process model mainly consists of 5 steps. It is first is your brainstorm, design, development, quality assurance, and then deployment. In brainstorm here, the requirements are analyzed and a risk being collected. In design phase, here the documents are designed and the prototype has been developed according to your project. And in the side of development, yeah, iteration, demos, and feedbacks are being given. In the case of a quality assurance phase, here same iteration, demo, and the feedbacks are given. In development team, it mainly involves the production and technical support. Next, the phases of agile model, that is your requirements gathering, design the requirements, construction, iteration, testing, quality assurance, deployment, and feedback. In requirement gathering, all the requirements are gathered and then it has been collected first based on your problem statement we have been designing it. Next is a design the requirements. As all the requirements are collected, next the design phase is being see. Next the construction and iteration. Based on your design, you are just constructing your model. And then quality or testing. Here your design is then tested and then it is sent to the end user. Next is your deployment. In the case of a deployment, you have to sell in the market. Advertisement, in simple words we can tell it as an advertisement. It should reach the customers. And final step is a feedback is being quoted from the user. Next, agile testing methods. In agile testing methods, it mainly consists of Scrum, Crystal, then Dynamic Software Development Method, that is DSDM, Feature Driven Development, that is FDD. Next is your Learn Software Development, and finally is your Extreme Programming XP. In Scrum is an agile development process that is focused primarily on ways to manage tasks in team-based development conditions. Here there are mainly 3 roles. That is, first is your Scrum Master, Product Owner, and Scrum Team. The Scrum Master can set up the master team, arrange the meeting, remove obstacles from the process. The product owner makes the product backlog priorities the delay and is responsible for the distribution of functionality. Next is your Scrum team. The team manages its work and organizes the work to complete the sprint or cycle. Next, let us see an example of an agile software development. Now, let us consider that a project is a MS Word. The what all features is all the features that is provided in the MS Word should be, and that is feature requested by the marketing team. They are requesting us to develop a MS Word. A duration they have been given for 10 months. In the case of, let us see the difference between the waterfall and the agile model. In waterfall model, first gathering the requirement analysis itself, it takes the 1.5 months, that is 1.5 months. Then for designing it takes 2 months, and for coding and testing it will take 4 months, and system and integration testing it will take 1.5 months, and finally the user acceptance test will take nearly 2 weeks. So here in waterfall model, it consists of like this. Let us see in agile. Agile in Jan and Feb. What you are going to say is we are just finding the requirement and analysis. Then from Feb and March, design. From April to August, code, and then testing. This, whereas in the agile process in Jan, we are just going to find requirements, analysis, design, code, test, user acceptance, and learning. It will be in the iteration one. In Feb, again, iteration 2 will be repeated, and March, again, iteration 3 will be repeated. Finally, everything will be combined, and then getting your project right one. This is your iteration 1, 2, and 3. First is just a blank piece, and then we are just adding a ruler, and then all the icons are being added to this word. Thank you.